Welcome, it's your boy tracerbeast with the first ever video on my How to Improve series. So really what we're going to talk about today is going to be jump shotting. I don't see a whole lot of videos out there helping you improve those jump shots, so today we're going to get right into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the map to Nuketown. We're going to change the game mode to free-for-all. Then we're going to set up our game rules. Now there's not going to be a time limit or a score limit. You can do this as long as you want to. And the next thing we're going to do is go down to the Create a Class menu. Now we're going to disable all custom classes because we want our bots to have very limited choices in what they can use. And I'm using 12 selections on attachments and perks. Now we're going to edit our preset classes. Now the first class, whatever weapon that you want to use, it's up to you. Whatever attachments, have fun. But there are two things that you're absolutely going to need to do this exercise. The first thing is going to be Scavenger. You have to have it. It's got to be your perk 2 slot. Perk 1 slot has to be Afterburner. These two things are going to help you get the best out of this exercise. I use fast hands on most of my classes, and it's a determining factor in the variable of how I aim, so I put it on here as well. Now every other class, you're going to take everything off except for the Black Cell Launcher. Now this is going to be pretty important. The bots get to choose whichever weapon they want, and a lot of them are going to choose the Black Cell. They won't be able to do anything to you, so it's going to give you a lot more room to aim. Now we're going to set up 13 bots. I have it on regular difficulty. I would actually say that Recruit would be better, but I just wanted to try it out. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the Ruin, and I'm going to choose Gravity Spikes to bust up a whole bunch of enemies if there's too many in the middle. Alright, so the point of the exercise is really to get the mechanics down on how you do your jump shots. So what you really want to do is find the most comfortable way for you to use your controller to get in the air, aim down your sights, and pick the enemy off while you're midair. Now, there are a couple ways to do it. If you've got a SCUF controller, this would obviously be much easier for you. But I use a standard PlayStation 4 controller. So the way that I do it, and as I said, whatever is more comfortable for you, is I use my index finger while I'm playing on the aim down sight button. So that index finger, I also use it to jump. Now whenever I'm jumping, I hold my finger down on the jump button, and then I pull my middle finger over to the aim button, and I aim and use boost simultaneously with both fingers. Now some people like to do it, all with their index finger. Some people do it the way I do it, whatever is more comfortable for you. But I found that, you aim down sights a little bit quicker. You can be a little bit more accurate if you use both fingers. Now, if you just use your index finger normally, it'll take a little bit of time to get used to it. But it's a pretty big payoff. So really, once you get the mechanics down of that, you want to just run around, jump through the air, and get your jump shots. Now, the way that I would suggest that you do it is whenever you're getting jump shots, and I don't do this throughout these videos. Sometimes I forget and just reload. But you want to get as little bullets in your enemy as possible to kill them. That just shows how accurate you're being in your jump shots. So, if you can get 10 to 15 bullets in your enemy, if that's all you're firing to kill your enemy, that's doing fairly well. I would suggest trying to get at least 3 enemies down if you're using extended mags, or 2 enemies if you're not using extended mags without reloading. But as you can see, I reload frequently in this video. But that will help improve the accuracy of your jump shots. Now I do suggest that you spend a little bit of time aiming down your sights normally, playing boots to the ground, so you can kind of mix the two up so that you don't get too used to doing one thing. Because, you know, whenever you're playing multiplayer, you know, you're not just going to be jumping around in the air. You're going to be doing whatever it takes for you to win that gunfight. So, you know, kind of mix it up. Spend a couple minutes doing jump shots. Spend a couple minutes just roaming around the map, shooting enemies, boots to the ground. And, you know, just mix it up a little bit so that you don't, you know, get so used to only doing jump shots. All in all, I just want to point out how important jump shotting is in Black Ops 3. It can turn the game around, it can improve your kill-death ratio. There are a lot of reasons to want to improve jump shotting. Well, that's going to wrap up the video for today. If you liked it, then drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. The next video on my How to Improve series is going to be combat awareness, how to use perks and other things in-game to help you find enemies and help you win those gunfights. Until next time.